Capricorns, what is up? Welcome to Flavored Vivid. For those of you guys that are new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy, ground it down to the No, there we go. Ground it down to the physical, some general messages. I pull a spread on your finances and career. I pull a spread on your love life, and then I close it out with spirit guide messages. Capricorns, happy Lunar New Year, happy Chinese New Year, however you guys would like to say it. We are officially, happy eclipse day, happy new moon. There's a lot going on right now. If you've been following me on Facebook, FlavoredVivid, then you know I've been posting about all of this energy. I think I shared one on YouTube as well, I think. Pretty sure I did. I don't know. I've been posting a lot. But anyways, you guys have been asking, Carissa, where's our song? You guys got a song today. I did get you a song, okay? So you guys got the song I Owe No Explanations by I Am the Imperatrix, okay? And the lyrics of that song are... just go listen to the song, honestly. So here's the song, I Owe No Explanations by I Am the Imperatrix. This artist is wonderful. I absolutely love her. It's not my favorite song by her, to be honest, but it's the song that you guys got. It's pretty self-explanatory. So I would definitely go check that out. Also, in the screenshot of your guys' song here, when I screenshot it for you, it was 3:19 p.m. It's like 4 something now. Yeah, 4:07 now. It was 3:19 p.m. at that time, and I screenshot it at 3:13 in the song, okay, after like listening to the full song here. So I went and looked up those numbers for you Capricorns, and 313 angel number is a powerful message regarding spiritual awakening, urging you to trust your intuition, embracing personal growth, and maintaining a positive mindset for manifestation. And then the number 319 is a period of transition, urging you to trust your intuition, embrace creativity, and prepare for a significant end or culmination that leads to a new purposeful chapter. Capricorns, you're right in alignment here. You actually got this showing up for you guys as your overall card. It's the last quarter moon in Capricorn. And it says, leave the past behind. Capricorns, you guys are showing up in your own energy. You're also showing up as the Queen of Wands, which is about... honing in on your passions. It could be a glow up as well, right? Where you guys this could be entering like your glow up season where you're taking better care of your mind, your body, your soul. It could be physical, it could be mental, it could be health wise as well. I'm hearing like your health is going to be really important going forward for you guys too, okay? The Queen of Wands here, again, is tapping into your power, your primal power, and not letting any like negative thoughts, any procrastination, anything kind of hold you back in this new chapter. You do have your guardian angels and your guides all around you at this time, okay? It says some higher power protects you from difficulties and misfortunes. Trust your guardian angels. So make sure that you are trusting. This is showing up in your career and finances. And then you guys have treasure chest showing up for you as well, and it says you should act on the idea you have. Capricorns, this is a really important year to understand, like this is like lighting the fire underneath your butts. And this is about like remaining grounded in your own energy and moving very decisively, strategically is actually what just came to mind. Decisively, strategically, whatever it may be here. Moving differently here. And the song where, I Owe No Explanation, she talks about how she doesn't owe anyone an explanation, and no matter what, they're only going to perceive her through their lens of perception. So going forward this year, Capricorns, it's really about not giving any explanation for the reason that you're doing the things that you're doing, because you're the one called to do it, and it doesn't fucking matter what other people think, right? So love life, you do have engagement ring. There could be the start of a new relationship. Some of you guys can be deepening your connection, your relationship here, getting engaged, things of that sort here. I do feel like a lot of you guys are coming into some sort of union. There is another half of you though that is going through a relationship dissolvement. I'm here, dissolvement. Okay, I guess maybe the relationship like slowly dissolved or fizzled away or something of that sort. Oh my God. So normally I like play with my rings, and I was like, oh, I didn't play with my rings just now. I don't have my rings on, but I just put lotion on, so I just forgot them. They're upstairs, you guys. It feels weird. Not even my mom's ring Jesus, I feel weird. I feel naked. Maybe that's a sign for somebody here. Be careful not to lose your rings, okay? Be careful not to lose your rings. Don't leave it in like a public bathroom. Specifically, if you're traveling through like an airport, I feel like somebody's gonna end up leaving like their ring or something significant behind in an airport bathroom. I do see another person picking it up, and I don't see them returning it. So be mindful of that if you are traveling. Again, we do have Mercury retrograde coming up. We are in the post-shadow phase or pre-shadow phase of Mercury retrograde. So make sure that you are making plans. You are kind of double checking things. I don't think that there's a coincidence that I forgot to put my rings back on after putting lotion. I think that was probably meant for you guys. I will go do that after this reading though, because I feel naked. It feels so weird. Be gentle on yourself and practice self-love affirmations. Capricorns, is really normal this week, especially today, starting today, to feel a little more energetically drained. We have an eclipse, right? You just ordered like 6 rings. That's funny. Yeah, but so make sure you don't lose them. Make sure they don't get lost in the mail. Track your package, things of that sort, okay? But Capricorns, it's normal if you're feeling a little bit exhausted right now, any of that. I mean, really, any of the zodiac signs, because we are ending the year of the snake, so this is like that final moments of shed. It's happening right on the eclipse, okay, which is also shedding, so it's like double the emphasis of shedding and starting something new. Again, you guys have leave the past behind. Your cards look great so far. Let's go ahead and see what we've got on camera. Messages, please, for the Capricorn Collective. Messages, please, for the Capricorn Collective. Thank you. Yes, we have release your blocks, and it's showing up in the reverse, okay? So I feel like a lot of you guys, what you are doing, and that is actually the tree pose that she's doing in this card. The tree pose is all about grounding the hair girly. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm actually in the middle of still doing it. I did it myself because my hair girl is in Utah, and I don't trust people with my hair. I need to find somebody to trust, but I don't. I tried to match it to like the colors that I already have, like here. I did closer, or I guess you can't really see it. Anyways, I did good on the bottoms, not the tops, but this isn't my final form. I'm just taking a break for a couple weeks because I want to keep, like, I have really long hair and I want to keep the length. So if you know, you know. But okay, release your blocks. It did show up in the reverse. What is on the bottom? Yeah, we have be real also showing up in the reverse. So I feel like right now some of you guys could be trying to like put on a front, maybe not being very vulnerable or authentic to like how you're feeling. Capricorns have a tendency to carry the weight of the world in silence. This is not the time to do that. This is time to be your most authentic self. Don't let other people silence you. Make sure that you are using your voice. You're asking for your needs to be met. You're maintaining healthy boundaries. Remember that boundaries are for you, they're not for other people. And then with release your blocks, a lot of you guys are in the middle of like shedding. You're in the middle of releasing. So stay grounded during this time right now. If you don't have the energy, nurture yourself, nurture your body. Go spend some time sitting out in the sun, grounding your energy into the earth, sitting by some water. There seems to be a river right here. So maybe sitting by a river, something like that might be beneficial. You could live in the desert or like a desert region as well, because that's just the terrain that's showing up here. Some of you guys live in the mountains. In this other card here, they're in the mountain again, gathering water from like a natural spring. So that might be significant. And then attend to the details, last quarter moon in Virgo. So some of you guys could have Virgo in your chart, you could have Aquarius in your chart, or you could have Scorpio in your chart. You don't need to have any of those in your chart though for this to still resonate with you, okay? Make sure that you are grounding your energy though this week. If you don't feel pep in your step this week specifically, that is okay. You're right on track. Again, you're in the shedding phase, like the releasing phase. Just make sure that you're moving and nurturing your body. That is it. Drinking lots of water is going to be really good. Salt baths, things of that sort. Next week, you should be back to normal. Messages, please, for Capricorns, depending on your chart, of course. Everyone's chart's unique. We have, karmic individual tried to keep you bound. Okay, I didn't see the message going there. Everything was like so positive and light. I was like, fuck yeah. You deserve all the love that you put into this world. And confessions, feelings being expressed. Overall energy is false inner narrative, shift your perspective. And that's what I was talking about here. Where it's like you're going to shift into this like more powerful form where you're going from like things are unclear, maybe you felt like you were losing passion for something, and now you're going to be regaining your passion here. Because the thing is like you weren't losing passion, you were losing things that were draining you and keeping you from your passion. That's really what it was. And now things are being redirected. You're calling your power back into you, you're grounding your energy, and they're being redirected into, you know, the right place. So let's go ahead and clarify this reading. So karmic individual try to keep you bound. Tell me what this is for Capricorns. Thank you. You've got the Fool card in the reverse. You have Aries energy, Aquarius energy showing up here. In the reverse. So somebody made a foolish mistake. Okay. A reckless decision, I just heard. Messages, please, about this reckless decision. You also have the Empress and the Six of Swords. I'm hearing like a mother figure. Could be like a mother-in-law as well. Six of Swords. Somebody out of distance from you, possibly. Could be a Taurus or a Libra. You could have any of these energies in your chart, of course. Somebody was trying to bind your energy to them. Four of Swords. And the Ten of Pentacles. They were trying to drain your abundance. Bind your energy to them. Why though? Who's 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is like family, okay? In-laws, anything of that energy. Nine of Swords in reverse. People that you don't think about here. This isn't like your like go-to, like, oh yeah, this was my old friend. This was this. Queen of Swords in reverse. Gemini energy. Okay, somebody who has disdain for you. Like this person, they're jealous of you. Justice card in reverse, Libra energy here. Yeah. So they did something that, you know, to like try to curve things into their favor by stealing like your energy, your abundance. King of Wands in the reverse, to abuse their power. Okay. So why is this coming up for Capricorns? You have the Hierophant here, Taurus energy, and the Sun card. God, the universe, your higher self, spirit, whatever you believe in. Okay, because we don't do belief systems on this channel, we accept everybody, is restoring your power to you, genuinely. Okay, you are protected by the divine and you've always been protected. Yeah, the Lovers card, Gemini energy showing up here now. I feel like you've made all the appropriate choices and decisions along the way. I feel like this Gemini, they don't see it coming, but they're about to go through a lot of misfortune because of what they tried to do to you. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. I'm pretty sure that's my youngest. Can you guys hear that background? There we go. He turned it down. Okay. Sorry about that. My kids, they're home for the week. Texas has like, well, I don't know specifically, his school district has like so many breaks. Like it's insane, honestly. So he has the entire week off. But let's go ahead and see what we have. Messages for you deserve all the love that you put into this world. Okay, 3 of Swords in the reverse and the 9 of Pentacles. You've gotten the short end of the stick. A lot of people have taken from you. They've taken things from you without giving you like any credit, without giving you any flowers, without like giving you what you actually deserve. It's kind of like people unconsciously almost are trying to emulate you, and you put yourself out there, you put yourself out there, you put yourself out there, and it seems, yeah, Knight of Cups in the reverse and the King of Cups in the reverse, and all it did was like deplete you, Capricorns. Ace of Swords, that's changing. The universe is pouring back into you. Yep, 2 of Cups, pouring back into you. 3 of Wands. Over the next 3 weeks, you're gonna start to notice like more momentum in your life, in your manifestations, and things coming in for you. You're like, why are things happening so easily, so quickly? I was just about to give up. 9 of Wands in the reverse. Maybe you were feeling like depressed or lonely. Like, I always think about other people, but they never think about me. Like, I'm always going above and beyond for other people, but they're never going above and beyond for me. Like, what is this, you know? You've learned all your lessons about that. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe you let this go and you're just like, okay, this is just the way that life is for me. This is just, what is it? Like the way the cookie crumbles, right? The Chariot card, but I'm telling you, the divine is really coming in to support you. They're going to start pouring into you, start pouring in all that energy, all the advice, all the wisdom, everything that people were taking from you and pretending that it was theirs in the first place, whether they're siphoning energy, binding you, whatever it was, right? Spirit is giving that all back to you. Spirit is giving that all back to you. Yeah, and Tower moment. So you're going to see or potentially hear about other people going through some energetic balance, okay, is what we're going to call it here. Tell me about confession in the future. So there's a confession coming in for some of you guys. Tell me about this. 7 of Cups. You might dream of this, or you could be dreaming of this person. Tell me about this. The Temperance card from a Sagittarius. You be a Sag Cap Cusper. The Ace of Cups. Somebody is going to come tell you some sort of truth, okay? And I feel like they're going to be very emotional in their truth. The Emperor card is also here. This could be a masculine energy that is doing this. Potentially somebody who runs their own business. But what I'm getting from this is like they've always felt a connection to you, but they never acted on it. Okay, Eight of Wands in the reverse. If you're a masculine Capricorn, you could be doing this. Or if you're into men, period, this could be happening for you, right? Be a part of like the LGBTQIA plus community. Yo, we do have the Strength card. Somebody was like cowardly in the past. I don't know. Okay, well, check your own chart, obviously, but we are coming into a Mercury retrograde. This isn't y'all's first rodeo. If you're new here and you don't know, that is okay, but typically you don't want to entertain the past during retrograde season, so the timing is kind of auspicious. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, but somebody's going to send you a message. And they're going to confess some sort of truth here. They're going to tell you how they've always felt about you with the Queen of Wands showing up here. I feel like they're very enamored by you. Eight of Cups in the reverse, how they never really got over you. Like, you're the one that got away, Capricorn, in some sort of way, okay? Queen of Pentacles is also here. So, yeah, let's see what comes up in your romance section. I don't really know. I'm not going to give advice on it, just reading the cards here. Tell me about false center narrative. Shift your perspective. Thank you. We have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Capricorns, you think nobody likes you? Okay, you like Mercury retrograde? Yeah, like there's good things that can happen. Like if you're natally like a Venus retrograde and stuff like that, retrogrades could feel a little bit different. Not just Venus, but I mean like talking about love, since love is here. You know what I mean? Retrogrades can light up for you differently. Look at your specific birth chart though. Astrologers can give very basic generalizations when we're sharing these things. However, I always tell people like look into your specific chart, because for one person it might be the worst fucking idea ever, but for the next person it's something fated, right? So anyways, Capricorns, you might have this false center narrative of like nothing works for you, people don't like you, they're not open to you. You need to shift your perspective. I feel like part of the binding, for whatever reason this is coming out this way, is like part of the binding was for you to like feel no hope in yourself, like to not feel confident in yourself, okay? Yeah, Two of Wands, to almost like split your personality, to split your energies in some sort of way. With the Two of Wands though, this, yeah, Ten of Swords, I'm telling you. If you're feeling this way, it's really important for you to sit with yourself and declutter. Make sure that you can see through your blockages. I would listen to like, you know, crown chakra meditations to unblock your crown. I would definitely sit more in silence. Be careful of distraction. Like I'm seeing somebody here, like you have a hard time not sitting in silence. Like you always have to have some sort of background noise, music, or, you know, the TikTok playing over and over and over again in the background, or the TV on in the background, things like that, okay? Oh, I'm sorry about that, baby. I'm sorry that you're going that. Gemini's your grandma. Because you're not her. Well, good thing for that, sugary. Okay, good thing for that. Page of Wands, though. And Page of Swords, I told you this was coming from somebody like trying to negatively project over you and like distort the way that you felt about yourself. Somebody has spent years trying to distort the way that you felt about yourself. Like this feels like years of psychological warfare. God, I'm sorry. I keep noticing my rings. I don't mean to be annoying. It's just, I feel weird. Do you guys ever do stuff like that where you're like so used to wearing something every single day? I feel naked right now. Like I'm like, did I lose it? And I know I didn't. I know it's upstairs. I just put lotion on. We have the Ace of Pentacles coming out though for you Capricorns. It's beautiful, okay? And the Three of Cups. You're actually going to be highly supported here regardless of what somebody's manipulation may have done. Okay, so you were a target of some form of karmic manipulation for years now. This person's going to be going through a energetic rebalancing, okay? and you're going to go through a brand new beginning. That's why your main card was leave the past behind. That's why your guardian angels are showing up here. They're like, listen, Cappy, thank you, Perla, for the donation. I appreciate you. It's all coming back to you. The universe is going to be pouring into you, like throughout this entire process. Even when you fucking hated yourself, it's like you showed up for others and loved them and taught them to love themselves. It's like, you know, or showed them, you know, that they're lovable in some sort of way by just being your authentic self and showing up, you know, as who you are, being the loving, generous person that you are. And so this is why this is all coming back. It's like all these people, it could have been a group of people even. If it's not one specific person, you know, maybe there was like some flying monkeys in the mix, or paid, you know, warlocks or witches or something, I don't know, to do workings, like whatever it was here. I'm trying to be general but still precise and deliver the message. But essentially, it's not working. I'm hearing beauty spells too. They could have been doing like beauty spells on you. They could have been doing everything just to tear you down so that you had this distorted. Maybe it's like every time you looked in the mirror, you're like, who the fuck is this? Like, I don't even know myself anymore. Whatever it may be. Like, there was just some, or they're just showing me like a mirror and you looking at yourself and feeling like this distortion, not seeing your light, not seeing your beauty, like slowly eroding. Yeah, it's like it was eroding at you. It was eroding at you. The universe is flipping the switch though for you, babies. You are protected. You are loved. You were targeted only because you're great. Only because you have something to offer. Okay? So wonderful things are happening. Things are turning around. Maybe this confession too, just to throw that out there because it does just pop in my head. Perhaps maybe this was somebody who was taken from you in a sense of like spell work, right? Where it's like they took this, like, I don't know, made people not like you or not truly see you in some sort. Yeah, again, Ace of Pentacles as I break open the deck. See you here, okay? Two of Wands. It's like they had you living in some sort of alternative reality. Ten of Pentacles here. And now you're in alignment with your legacy again. Beautiful. Love this for you guys. What an interest. Oh, shut the... Yay. Yay. Major level up financially. Capricorns is coming. All I did was split the deck here so I could shuffle it, okay? Yes, a lot were abused as children in various ways, but us Capricorns will make that up. Yes, we love that. Sorry for all of the abuse. I know Capricorns, yeah, Aquariuses, Scorpios, arguably, Libras, all have really gone. You have an old friend that's blocked and stalking from fake accounts. Okay, they could be watching your social media. I feel like you already know this though. This person also knows that karma is coming their way. Okay, yeah, so capitalize off this experience, apply what you've learned during this time. And I feel like if there's anything to learn during this time, it's to be your authentic self and love yourself unabashedly, unapologetically, you know, and again, don't explain yourself to anyone. Like, you don't owe anyone any explanation on why you do, what you're doing, why you think the way that you think, etc. When am I doing Gemini? I haven't actually decided. I don't even know what sign I'm doing next, honestly. Let's go ahead and see what we got for finances and career. Messages, please. We have expression in the reverse. Someone tried to silence you, or you felt like you couldn't speak your truth in something. Your current energy is social status, okay? Future energy, new beginning. Cappies, this is great. Overall energy is book. Contracts, okay? Passports, I'm hearing passports. You might get ready for a trip or something like that. Some of you guys could be getting ready for school, taking a class, finishing up a class. All right, that could be studying. You could be reading a new book or like self-studying here. You could be on YouTube University self-studying, okay? Maybe you're listening to a new audiobook. I do see somebody going to a bookstore. It doesn't look like Barnes & Noble though. It looks like one of those really cool bookstores. Not that Barnes & Noble isn't cool. I fucking love Barnes & Noble, honestly. That probably own my soul, but I don't know, it just seems more like quaint. But you're getting a new book here. There's something here about like self-studying or studying more, studying something here, okay, for some of you guys. So, and I see you like learning as you go. You could be like mastering your craft in some sort of way. All right. This could be like mastering something here. It's like I don't know. This is self-study though. This isn't like for school. For some of you guys it is, but I'm getting somebody's herbology, tinctures, oils, things of that sort can be very specific, that you're like wanting to get into, acupuncture, anything. There's something here. You could be taking a class as well for some of you guys, okay, learning these things, coming in. But let's go ahead and see what we got here. There's something that your soul signed up to do. That's what I'm getting. And this, I know that's more spiritual and we're talking about career and finances, but it has to do, so some of you guys are stepping into your purpose, like one step at a time. You're moving into your purpose and what you're meant to be doing, okay? Some of you guys could be sharing what you learn, like as you learn it. Messages, please. You could be creating a class or something like that, all right? Writing a Okay, that's cool. That's fun. I want to see. Someone here is creating their grimoire, like a family grimoire. That's dope. I love that. Messages, please. Tell me about expression in the past. All right. Capricorns, Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You weren't well received in the past. That's it, period. Two of Wands. People projected their lens of perception onto you. Instead of asking questions, instead of being open and teachable, you know, it's like they're realizing you have a lot of people who are realizing that they never really fucking knew you because they didn't give you a chance to even get to know you. They were too busy projecting on you from the moment that they met you. There's a lot of people that wanted you silent. There's a lot of people that didn't want you seen. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. There's a lot of people that wanted you rejected. They didn't want you to feel connected. They didn't want you to feel supported. They didn't want your heart open because then you would block an experience that was meant for you. So at work, you know, this could have been a coworker, right? Who was like always, yeah, Ace of Swords. That's the truth here. But now the truth is coming out, Queen of Swords. I see you being strong, discerning, wise, and people shut the fuck up when you talk now. Okay? That's how it should be. Yep, King of Swords. You are in your power and people are realizing like, damn. This sword, this bow and arrow here that he's holding, like I've been hit with that, but I shot myself in my own foot. Where's this arrow going? They're realizing they shot themselves in their own foot by not listening to you because you're a lot more wise, discerning, all-seeing, and balanced than people give you credit for. Ten of Wands reverse. Okay, so in the past you had people trying to like block you in some sort of way or think that they knew everything. They're unteachable. Okay, unteachable. Or it's like they wanted to be seen in these positions. Four of Wands. This could have been, you could be male or female also, I'm getting, because we do have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. But this is a balance. You're a very balanced individual within like your masculine energy and your feminine energy. And I feel like sometimes, like, let's say, you know, when sometimes people, me even, when I get really passionate about something, I've literally had people be like, why are you being so aggressive right now? Like, I'm not fucking aggressive, but now I'm about to get angry because, like, you're perceiving me in a way that is totally inaccurate. And I feel like you're trying to, like, humble me by purposely misinterpreting what the fuck I'm saying when it clearly is passion, but you're just blind to what true passion looks like or how it's expressed through somebody like me. And instead you're only wanting it through whatever it looks like in your lens, you know, and that stuff is very frustrating. It's very frustrating. And then they're like, oh my gosh, see, you're being aggressive. You know, it's like people are getting reality checks in regards to you right now, Capricorns. They're getting reality checks in regards to you right now. Okay. Tell me about social status. Some of you guys are going to start being more social. You're going to start getting yourself out there. Okay. Your dad does that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was raised by a father like that as well. Yeah. Okay. Six of Wands in the reverse. Interesting. Tell me about this. Four of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles. You might be invited out to like a lot of different events, and then when the event shows up, you don't go. It's like everybody wants to hang out with you all of a sudden. Everybody wants to talk to you all of a sudden, and they can't find you like when they want to talk to you. Like your phone could be blowing up, or you know, you're invited out and you're like, yeah, sure, let's go. And then when the event comes around, you're like, I'm actually not going to go. I'm not in the mood. Eight of Pentacles. You're too focused on your own self and your own self-growth right now. And again, you don't owe anyone any explanations. You don't. I feel like you're really focused on work, especially this week. But you're going to gain a lot of, I want to say unwanted. Thank you, Samson. I appreciate the donation. I want to say unwanted attention. Like, I don't feel like you're trying to garner attention, but you're naturally getting a lot of attention. And you're like head down, focused, trying to remain detail oriented, switching up your own routine, and kind of trying to, you want to keep to yourself. Like Five of Pentacles is here, and it's not like fear or anything that I'm feeling with this. It's like isolation. You're almost isolating yourself this week. So, you know, the choice is yours here. I'm just saying what I'm seeing. I don't feel like you're wanting attention, but you're getting a lot of it, or you're extra popular this week. A lot of people are hitting you up or wanting to talk to you or spend time with you. You can notice like people are very chatty. Yeah. But the thing is like what they don't realize is that they are seeing an aura about you, an energy about you that's like magnetizing them to you. And then you're so used to people just taking and taking and taking and draining and draining and draining that you don't want to deal with it. Like you're more in like, I'm going to maintain my own energy. I'm going to stay in my 0-point field. I'm not going to overgive anymore. So I'm just going to say no. And I don't owe anyone any explanations. You might be working on some sort of new project for some of you guys. I do see some of you guys putting a lot of time and energy into a project, and you're like secretly working on it. So with the no explanation, it's like, I'm not even ready to tell people about this. They'll see it when they see it. Okay. You be starting a new job, moving homes as well. Somebody here is moving homes. You moving, making your house a home, decorating. Somebody here is gardening this week as well. I see you like planting peppers and tomatoes. I want to say cucumbers, but I don't know if that's what a cucumber looks like when it's growing. That's one thing I haven't grown is cucumbers. A cucumber. New beginning, future energy. We have the 8 of Swords and the Star card. With the 5 of Wands. There's some conflict in regards to you moving into this new energy. You're hitting the reset button over. It's like some of you guys be starting a new job, a new life, a clean sweep over. And for whatever reason, you might have other people that are mad about what you're doing. Okay, it could be starting some sort of drama, or it's stirring up some sort of chaos within you. People have like such an opinion about what you're doing, how you're doing it. 9 of Wands in the reverse, but that's not yours to carry. You're aligning to like your destiny, your fate, whatever you're meant to be doing in this new chapter. It is 100% for you. 9 of Cups, and it's going to bring you so much wish fulfillment and happiness. This week is a week to be a little bit selfish and just like block out all the extra noise from all these people that are stressing you out. Like it just feels like there's people here that are, you just have to horse blinders, and you can hear them, you can see them, but you have to be so disciplined within yourself that you're kind of blocking out the external noise. Tell me about this book card here. Okay, some of you guys are signing some sort of contracts. That could be like leasing contracts, okay? You could be buying a home, right? You could be signing contracts for school as well. If you're an author, this could be a contract coming in for a book deal. Something that you're reviewing. 10 of Cups, whatever it is, baby, you're happy. This is something that even your ancestors are celebrating, your ancestors and your guides all around. You guys have great cards. Not only do you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the 8 of Pentacles. That's the 9 of Pentacles, okay? You got the 9 of Cups. You got the 10 of Cups. Like, this is, you're going to be very happy with whatever's coming in. Whatever this is, whatever this new beginning is, it is locked. It's locked in for you, baby. It's locked in. It's almost like, I don't know. I just feel like saying deserved. It's just well deserved. Like it's always been with you. You've always had like this calling. Maybe you don't know if you're going to take it. Like there's some hesitation within me and like the words that I'm choosing here. And I just feel like maybe there's this energy about you weren't sure if this is the right thing for you. I feel like it is. And it's like somebody didn't want you to see the opportunity. They didn't want you to see how great you are. You know, it's like all these past energies. You got to let go of the past. Let go of the past. That was your overall card. That was the first card I pulled for you guys, was let go of the past. Leave the past behind, is actually what the card said. So I just like to reword things in my brain. Leave the past behind. This is your brand new beginning. Your clean sweep, okay? A brand new start here. Congratulations. That's all I'm going to say about this. Congratulations. New job, new home, new place of living, whatever it is, it's going to make you very, very happy. Let's go ahead and see what else we have for love life. Messages, please, for Capricorns in regards to matters of the heart, their love life this week. What do they need to know this week? In regards to love life, matters of the heart. Whoa, way too many cards. We're not going to take all of that, okay? You're moving to Philadelphia. Wonderful. There you go. Thank you for that confirmation. Thank you, Ace. I appreciate that. It's not my final form yet. This is, and ignore like the way it's separating there. I have deep conditioner in my hair right now. So I'm like doing treatments on my hair while still doing it. I am going to go to like the White Walker blonde eventually, but I'll probably, I don't know, maybe like 3-4 weeks. It could be 2. Who fucking knows? I dyed my hair on a whim. I literally jumped up and was like, I'm gonna bleach my fucking hair today. So, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I move really impulsively and I don't suggest it, especially during retrograde. So, yeah. But we live. I just live. I'm like, it's hair. Alright, messages please though. Messages please for Capricorns. All right. Don't worry about talking today. Oh, there we go. Engagement ring. Was that the original card for you guys? Came right back out. And soulmates. Capricorns, is somebody new? White Walkers, you have been watching. Did you see that Lauren messaged me on FlavoredVivid.com and we can work something out. Champagne. Sorry. I was like, champ something. Champagne, not the White Walkers. Yeah, Game of Thrones. Did you see that they're going to start making a sequel to that? Like an alternative version. And I think HBO is doing it or something like that. Something different. But let's go ahead and see what we got. Okay, babies. So here's the deal. There is no holding back right now. If you are dating somebody new or you're like you met somebody new right now, you're working with this person is definitely, you're gonna find out, you're gonna fuck around and find out that they're your soulmate. Okay. Genuinely, this looks really good. You guys could have just gotten together, just started talking, etc. Nobody's hiding any feelings or anything like that. I don't feel any games here. All right. There might be a paranoia about games because you do have the mask card, but it's in the reverse, which is showing me like somebody said fucking mask off. Okay. They said mask off. So meaning like they're just being real with you. Like, I don't want to, yeah, King of Wands. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Does not have to be, but this is an action taker. This is somebody who does what they say and says what they does. Okay. Yeah, exactly. They don't just promise, they deliver, I heard. That's great. It doesn't have to be a fire sign. You can have fire in your chart, of course. Take it as it resonates for you. Okay. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Hermit card in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's like, breaks, nada. Okay, that's not how the song goes, but that's what popped into my head here. There's paranoia here. Am I gonna get fucked over? You know, valid. We all get a pass. You know, Queen of Cups. But what I really want you to do, what Spirit wants you to do, is anchor into that. Genuinely, like, love and nurture yourself. Don't you deserve this? Don't you deserve a good person? You don't deserve to sabotage this. You know, you deserve somebody who takes this action. And this person sees this, like, sensitive side of you as well. And so you might question, like, are they love bombing me? No. This person sees your sensitive side. They see your past. They see you. And they want to make sure to not do that to you again. Okay? Message, please. Yeah, the Devil card. I told you this is you though, Capricorn. You're the one, you're like, ugh. No, too good to be true. Too good to be true. It's not though. You're acting from a wound in your heart, okay? So sit with that and ask yourself why you're trying to manifest that again as your reality. Why do you want to learn the hard way again? It's not that you're afraid of learning the hard way again, because you're not going to. You know you're not going to. You've built that trust, that relationship within yourself, that discernment within yourself to have the wisdom to know the difference, right? Can I get confirmation from others? Can you guys hear? Water break. Nobody. You guys can hear? Okay. I heard that that's like a thing going around. You can hear? Okay, thank you guys. Okay, thank you so much. I heard that's a thing going around from like other creators where people get in the comments and be like, I can't hear. And sometimes it's like spam bots or whatever. So I never know. I try to be patient with people. But yeah. Okay, be careful about thinking negatively, getting in your head. I do feel like this person is here to love you. You're going to see that you guys have a soul contract together, okay? They're coming in to give you a solid partnership, and you know, pour into you. The Eight of Pentacles. They're going to pour a lot of time and energy into you. This person might like to spend money, okay, on nicer things as well. That maybe that's why you feel like it's like love bombing to, you know. This is fated. This is 100% fated. This is your good karma. You know, you've been through so many relationships with people who almost like sacrificed you, Capricorn. And the energy that I'm getting with this reading, which I'm just so grateful that you guys get to experience, is the universe, spirit, God, your angels, whatever you believe in, is finally sending you that one person that's going to love you and show you how lovable you are after dealing with so many people who treated you like you were just an option, or who played with your heart, who played with your mind, who played with your body, who gave you, you know, more problems than safety. And this is what I'm getting. It's like you're going to experience safety, and it's fated for you to experience this so that it can rewire your brain. Like a healthy relationship will rewire your brain, but it's also the hardest relationship, especially after going through this, because you have to your brain is hardwired to protect you, right? And so it's really natural to have this. And don't shame or guilt yourself. Don't go into a shame spiral, you know, don't freak out or anything like that, but just call yourself out and just be like, yeah, I can definitely see that I am, you know, paranoid because this happened in the past with this person, you know, and I have a right to be. That is completely valid. And I nurture myself, I hug myself, I love myself. And I can see that this person is different because they're consistent. They say what they do, okay? They're not over promising and under delivering. It's like when they say, hey, I'm going to show up at this time and this day, they show up at that time and that day. They make plans, they make things easier, you know? And so I think that it's like rebuilding that trust within yourself. Okay. We do have the Four of Cups. Be careful of rejecting this though, Capricorn. I wouldn't reject this. Sometimes the universe sends in exactly what you prayed for, and because you're not ready to receive it, you're the one that sabotages it. And I would hate for that to happen. You know me. Yeah, the Sun card. This relationship is going to make you happy, and it's going to be successful, and it's going to help heal certain parts of you. You know my readings. I'm always like, niece to chest bitch. I'm always be like, first run. We don't play all these karmic games. And oh my God, his wife is watching you and he's dreaming of you sucking his... Okay, no, we don't do that on my channel. I'm not going to bubble your bullshit. I don't even think that makes sense. You see, I can't even make it make sense when I'm trying to make it make sense, because we don't do that on my channel. You can trust this, okay? And if you feel like, are you sure this is for me, Carissa? You can always book a private reading, okay? You can. Even if it's just a one question, you could be like, is that fucking for me or no? Okay? And I'll tell you yes or no. All right. Six of Cups in reverse. You're not dealing with anybody from your past, though, okay? You're not. You're not. This is not anybody from your past. This is not anybody like anybody from your past. Okay? Justice in the reverse. In the past, you dealt with the fraud fuckers. Okay? those scam artists, those plot and deceivers and couch surfers. Okay. This is a new person, new relationship completely. All right. Congratulations is what I want to say to you guys. Let love in. Remember, leave the past behind. You don't owe anybody any explanations on anything. All right. You're allowed to move how it feels right for you. This was all in divine timing, and it's time for you to let love in. Okay, let's go ahead and close out this reading, Cappies. I'm excited for you. This was a good reading. You got a lot of good karma coming in. I feel like the reality check for you guys this week, because each sign is getting reality checks, okay, with all of the planetary movements right now, your reality check is honestly learning to let go of the past. That's it. Like, let all the good things in. All right, messages, please, to close out this reading. Dream bigger. What you want is already aligned. Okay. We are sending you healing. Be open to receive. And it might come in the form of a soulmate. Okay. A soul friend as well for some of you guys, if it's not romantic. I romanticize my friends though. New light codes are being activated within you. We have you are on the correct path. Opportunities are coming, baby. A whole new world, okay? Literally, whole new world. A dazzling place. Yeah, you're not seeing clearly. Some of you guys might not see this clearly just yet, but it's coming, all right? Listen to some high vibrational music. Again, unblock that crown chakra. Go ground yourself. Root chakra. You will get a blessing soon. The universe has gifts coming in for you. Capricorns, this is well deserved. All right. I love you guys so much. I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Be gentle on yourself. We have a lot of planetary movement here. If you want to follow me on Facebook, that's where I make most of my posts these days, just because I type and talk too much. So love you guys.